resentment, building deep in my gut, only to be slashed by the guilt. All the usual feelings Connie brings. Being an older sister is not only thankless, but it comes with a lot of emotional baggage that absolutely no one warned me about. The biggest bag, it absolutely has to be checked pre-flight, is the one that holds everything bad that happens to your younger sibling that makes you feel like you could have stopped it and it's all your fault that you didn't. You don't, she says quietly. She places her fingers back atop the keyboard, but doesn't type. They're from school. My heart jumps in my throat. That's all she really needs to say. I focus on the three of them. One girl and two boys, all white, and all smirking in my sister's direction. I'm going to say something. No, Connie whispers, her hand lashing out to circle my wrist. No, it's fine. It's not. They're laughing at her. But she knows that, obviously. They're paying customers, and Dad will kill you if you upset them. Technically, they haven't paid yet. Her eyes plead just as much as her voice. Ella, leave it. I will. For now. I shake it off and head into the kitchen to officially close out the remaining tabs and catch the tail end of another disagreement between my mother, Ashley, the main attraction here at Ash's, and her two protégés, aka Taylor and Andrew. That is not what I meant, my mom says exasperatedly to Andrew. She uses the backside of her hand to push a stray piece of blonde hair away from her eye. You're overcooking it. Taylor, do you see? They both lean over a pan and then stare blankly at Mom. Hello, she says heavily. Anyone home? My mom is not an unkind person. She's under a lot of stress, even more so in the last few years, as she has dedicated a lot of time to mentoring 2 apprentices per year to learn under her, and it doesn't always come out in productive ways. Ashes is my parents' 3rd child, as they annoyingly like to say, and definitely their most problematic. It wasn't until recently that the tides turned in their favor and gluten and nut-free and vegan foods became so popular in Pennsylvania. It's my mom's whole thing in the culinary world, and she refused to change even though everyone told her to branch out into a broader space, at least at the beginning of her career. She demanded the world change for her instead. It's admirable, but has always felt a little far-fetched and risky and a lot exhausting. When I'm old enough to have a full-time job, I want it to be something I can leave at work by the end of the day, not something that becomes my whole entire life. Plus, I'm much too unmotivated to pave a way instead of taking the road that's already traveled. I see, Taylor says, while Andrew nods. Sorry, Andrew adds. As gently as possible, my mom tosses the pan to the back burner, metaphorically and literally. Clean up, please. As they do, she passes behind me and mutters, in over my head. I can't do this again. I'm not doing this again. In the past, the chefs who have left my mother's care have gone on to great things. While it's clear that won't happen this time, I guess it's an honor in its own for Andrew and Taylor to leave next summer having destroyed my mother's will to go on. Or ever teach again, apparently. Andrew, a cousin's cousin or something of my mom's, is especially terrible at all things food. He's only here because he refused to go to college, and this was some compromise he came to with his parents. I'm not sure how my mom got roped into it, but she swore off all distant family favors after Andrew's first week. I snatch the printed receipts and watch as my mom pulls her famous Have It 3 Ways cake out of the oven. Physical presence in the restaurant.